It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? I'll be mine. It's mail time. We got mail because we see smoke plume go up. Guys, this is very unorthodox. Usually I really gear up to mail. Usually...
You've got mail.
Ho! Usually I really gear up for a video. And this time I did not. I just want to make something. I just want to do this. This is brew stuff from Etho. Oh, nice. Okay, this is an invitation from ZF. I know about this. And we don't need to... What is all these goodies, spider eyes? What is all the spider eyes? Oh, that's mine. Oh, I shouldn't have used that for that purpose. Ignore. This is a bunch of brew stuff from Etho, but that was, is that sheep looking at me from ZF? ZF, I don't know if you know this, but from season 7, ZF made a show called Is That Sheep Looking at Me? A game show, and I was invited to be on it, and you'll see that on his channel for some fun stuff. Congratulations on opening your new potion shop. Thank you, Etho. There was some concern at your stock levels, so I thought you might like some of my extra brew ingredients to help get things going. What a champion. What a sweet champion. Gas tiers I don't have. Magma cream's awesome. Oh, baby. Did my plume go out? Yeah, it's just slight plume now. Perfect. Okay. Oh, this is actually huge. I will not use this for storage, this envelope. It is post office use only, of course, but I will bring it in here to my brew place and see. These, I don't have any gas tiers. I have all this other stuff, but blaze rods are a little tough. Magma cream's a tough one for me. I have things to make magma cream, but not much. That's going to be so helpful. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Etho. Thank you so much. Sorry for scoffing at you when you offered that in the meeting to me. What a wonderful guy. Smallest dreams try to swim in lava. That is amazing. Love to see that. He is not on my hit list today. Not right now. But look at this. Do you notice something different about me? This is called Better F3 mod. And you never see the side of my face. Never. But now you see it? Because of this mod, so I can move the camera around myself while in F5. I feel like this is like huge. I really like this. Can I place this? Let's place this right in this corner. Oh, I did it. Let's place this facing down in this corner. Oh, I did it. It's kind of easy and nice. I also, this is revolutionary. You'll notice right down here, a clock. There's a mod for this, guys. There's a GUI mod. If you have a clock in your inventory, I'll throw it out. It goes away. But if you have a clock, I feel like somebody made this mod for me. If you have a clock in your inventory, it goes there instead of offhand. And for those of you that don't know, this is a custom resource pack where I've shrunk the size of the clock in the offhand. Like in the forehand, see how big it is? And then small. So this is actually, I'm going to test it out and see. I really, I use it for an alert all the time, but it's so small I might not get it. Anyway, today we are building a gift. A nice prize. Well, it's not a gift. He's paying me. To xBcrafted for a build in his place.
You see this area here?
Yes.
Where this green is?
Yeah.
I cannot, for the life of me, figure out what to do here.
Okay.
And you're like the king of green. I thought maybe I could persuade you to like use your green thumbs. And
both of them.
Up. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is not a single thumb kind of thing here. Yeah. And you have carte blanche. So if you think it'll look cool, do it.
Take reputation out of this question.
Okay.
Would we like more of a BlackBerry or more of an iPhone?
I'm more of an Android.
Then I cannot do this job for you. I am sorry.
I am an Android guy.
Okay. Well, a BlackBerry or an Android phone?
Android.
Android phone. Now, the reason I asked that question is because the Android / iPhone has prioritized form over function, and all the function is tucked inside, whereas the BlackBerry allows some of the function to poke through.
Yeah, I never liked the BlackBerry.
All right.
So.
Not everybody has great taste, and it's fine.
I will say, so I plan to pay you in some diamonds.
All right. Okay.
But there, I'm gonna say there are things in here and like all up in here.
Oh.
And then there's some other things like over here.
Ooh.
I don't have an exact count on how many I have.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're not keeping track.
I'm not saying anything.
I will not say anything either, but I know exactly what you mean, and it means take what I please. But I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Look at the fishies.
The fish look fantastic. Anybody that's holding a permit that sells prismarine / green, don't listen to what's happening here, but there might be a prismarine transaction.
Nothing happening.
No, of course not. No, never.
I'm just letting you know I am very disorganized with my inventory.
Oh, interesting. And if like a shulker or two went missing, you wouldn't...
I would never know.
You would never know.
Treat it like it's yours.
Yeah.
And build whatever your little heart desires.
Okay. So here's our house. There's everything else. All the Magic Mountain scars over there. Joel's over there. Shopping district's kind of over there. XB is over here. In the frozen ocean. Now, of course, I'll travel to this normally through... Look at some of this stuff. This is crazy. I think this is for like an overhead view map that's going down. But here's a Hermitcraft logo. It'll load in eventually, don't you worry. But in this frozen ocean, I think if I go this way just a little bit further, I'll probably travel here through the Nether most of the time. But if we go through here, I think just over this hill. Yeah, there it is. That's XP's house. So only about 4 rockets away is XP's place. And he asked, is he on? No, he's not on. He asked me... Oh, there's stuff happening here. He asked me to build a garden for him. Don't go through this Nether. Okay, we're through. This is the up, this is the down. Okay, so in here, this is his base. And he does most of his storage stuff here. He has a guardian farm in here as well with this. And, Joel is swimming in lava a lot. He's fine. He'll be fine. I'm not even going to ask. I'm glad. And there's a Christmas song here as well somehow that I didn't know about. If this is going off the entire time I'm building, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose it. Okay, this is for me. He said in this area, from this line right here on in, design a garden. Make this like a beautiful garden. The music. For just free prismarine? For life? I mean, that's a little against the permit rules. It's a little backhanded, but it's perfect. I'm happy to do this. I'm happy to design and build something, a nice garden in here. He's also left me this shulker box. My first order of business on this project is disable this immediately. Oh, yeah, baby. This will be mine. Never do that again. I think I broke it for... Okay, first order of business. Shut off the Christmas music. I'll turn it on later. It's perfectly fine. I'm going to take this. I'm going shopping. There's some things I need to buy, primarily copper. Hey, he gave 34 diamond blocks, okay? That's a big chunk of change. He's got a lot of money, and we're going to give him something glorious. I'm not going to skimp. We're going with copper for sure. But actually, this portal will be perfect. We'll use this, go to the shopping district, and they're not an easy way to get there. The shopping district is total chaos. xBcrafted has served Mumbo Jumbo with a lawsuit because of noise pollution. And it looks like things are really popping off over here. XB believes he's not getting sales because of the shop's noise, Mumbo's shop noise. And it seems like Mumbo is antagonizing. You know what? Let's do our due diligence and let's just check here and see, is he still making sales? Look at this mess. He's not selling golden apples. What would he sell? Golden carrots? Sure. Whoops. Okay. He is still selling things. Okay. So he's still making what a mess though. He's still making a profit, which is good. And he has enough to pay me 34 blocks of diamonds. But let's go over here. Here is a place to get copper trapdoors. We're going to need a lot of those. And that's a trap chest for some reason. And over here, luckily, Suzuma has a bunch of copper. The different types. The different, oh yeah, he's got these. Right, brilliant bulbs. How much are these? 32 for 1 block of diamonds. Wait, 1 block of diamonds equals 1 stack. Wow. That's 32? Okay. That's a little confusing. But this is great. We're going to need this. We're going to need, oh, that's cool. You can earn reward points here. I love it. And over here, regular copper. That's what we need. Okay. I have quite a bit of shopping to do. We're going to pick up a bunch of materials and then we're going to start building XB's garden. And I think you guys are going to love it. There was one more thing. I even wrote a list of the things I need to shop for. This is the most important. If I can find it. There it is. It's back, baby. Shady Ease, Etho, has made a sneaky rocket shop that only appears if you're very close to it. And here it is. All made out of shulker boxes. And I need boxes. 22 diamonds each. I think I'm going to buy, out of my own money, I think I'm going to buy 2 of them. Because this would have me set for the season, I think. Oh, yes, Etho. Thank you so much. Rockets have not been available to us for quite some time. So this is amazing. And then he's selling, oh, look at this. He is wrecking it up. Keep it on the down low from the Popo. Ooh, sneaky Etho. Very. Tell your friends, not the Popo. What a sneaky guy. Okay, wonderful. We've got rockets. We're in business. Back to shopping. All right, shopping list complete. Look at all those shopping carts filled to the brim with goodies. But here we are in XB's prismarine farm base. Pyramid Temple. Aquackit Temple. I want to talk you through my thought process a little bit, what I'm planning. The first thing I want to do is I want natural light coming in here. We've got these big windows, but Minecraft doesn't work like real life, where the sun kind of goes at an angle and it can shine in through those windows nice. If we remove all these torches, it gets awfully dark really fast. And lighting is always a problem when you're doing a build. It's always tough to get the lighting all worked out. So, and to do it cosmetically as well. So I'll do some cosmetic lighting in some places, but I want to ensure that this is all spawn safe and nice and bright and feel like outside light coming in by popping in some skylights. Let me just in case some mobs spawn, but I've marked some locations on the ceiling, the dirt here. Okay, let's do an example one. This is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this deep slate is all going to be lost and despawned. No, we're going to go over with black glass. And then if we do gray carpet over the top, that's cool. That blends nice. From a distance, you'll never even know it's there. But I think this is right above that spot that we were just at. So let me fill this in. And then let's do a comparison to how it looks. Okay, now we take out the torches and Let's see how it looks. Whoa. Hello? Why are you like that? Fix. Okay, perfect. All right. Brighter. Brighter. And it looks, this is just natural daylight coming in now. We'll add some other lighting, but, without even torches, this is all spawn safe, which is nice. So we don't have to worry about, the whole thing of making sure there's no spot where mobs can spawn in. Although, oh, it's getting dark. Where's my clock? Okay, it's broken. Hello? My clock's in my inventory and my new fancy thing's not showing up. All right, that's it. Back on the hotbar you go. And for this prismarine part, to let the light through, I'm just doing like, that's the oxidized copper grates. And I think that works really nice. Just, they look like nice little lights up in there. Now, what I want to do with a big space like this, and what I like doing, is section it off. So it doesn't feel, if it's humongous, it's tough to think, okay, how am I going to fill this space? But if we can section it off, it's going to help us out a lot. So what I want to do is work off of this. This is the most important thing that we can't change anything about. This is his guardian farm here. So we can't change this. There's a wall here. We can't go, if there's stuff coming down, so we can't go inside this. But we're going to use these columns, this column, this column, this column, those, and we're going to work off of those. I'm going to fatten them up like that, probably. And then those are going to serve as the supports for this area. So we'll have a column here, column there, column here, and that'll just kind of give us some nice, we can do arches between them and give some nice architectural things to look at. Kind of make them like this. Tuff on the bottom. I think that works really nice because the tuff has kind of a greenish blue in it. I think it's nice. Tuff on bottom and then kind of a mix of those. The warp stem and the cyan concrete powder. I think that's going to be the overall vibe. And then once we start pulling greens in, we've got this kind of cyan color. So we're going to kind of start using this to help bridge that gap to where it's pulling more green. See how we go from blue to green a little more smoothly. Because a garden, as you know, is going to be filled to the brim with leaves. I got a bunch of leaves, but there's one special technique that I want. Yeah, is it this one? Yes, check this out. With it being a garden, I want to just showcase as much of like the plants and nature stuff as you can in an indoor way. This would be kind of like a greenhouse area, not like an outside garden, but stuff that you would do in a semi-low light situation. But this is a unique thing that I forget about. You can bone meal these mangrove leaves, and look who shows up. This guy, bone meal again. He got more to him, and look, grow. And that can help. That's nice. That adds some interest to these leaves, and it'll give us the opportunity to go do some cool vine stuff. But anyway, I'm going to start digging in. I'm going to get rid of these. I think they're cool and they're great for function, but as far as the layout that I want to work with, they take up too much space. I think we can give him something that functions almost as well as these, but looks really cool. And he said he wants form over function. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on the form and make sure it all looks really nice. You know how I was so confident about the light in here and how daylight coming through would be so nice? It's not as nice as you think it is because daylight is different. Daylight's different than the torchlight. So torchlight I have a mod here. Let me show you. It shows the light levels on the ground. And if there's a spot that has 0, like, let's find one here, that's where mobs could spawn, unless daylight is touching it. Which, in this case, daylight is touching it, so mobs won't spawn. What it doesn't account for is nighttime. Nighttime light, moonlight, if it gets below 7 or something like that, some sort of mystery, it will spawn things. So, not totally spawn safe yet, so we've got some torches around still. Whoopsie. But here we are. Here's kind of the general structure of it. I wanted to show it to you guys before I got all the pretty leaves and decorations in. This is pre-decoration. So we went crazy with these cages, but I think they work out really nice, prevent you from falling in, and then they also keep everything inside out. Or outside in. Wait, they keep everything inside in, which is really nice. But just doing some slight structural changes here. Like with this. This went straight across, but when we were up at, let's see, we were up about this high before? Yeah, this height. And going through here and down these stairs at this height felt like I was walking in on the ceiling. It just didn't feel right. I got a shriek. You'll notice my voice is different because it's a new day. I didn't realize, I forgot about this part. I worked out this. I have to work out a transition for this part as well. But for right now, just using the dirt so he can get up and in here. But I think this is nice. And this is a really cool little design in the middle there, using the bulbs with some terracotta. I think that looks really cool. But then each one is just has its own unique thing. The same thing on that side. But this path, so there's 3 corridors or paths. So this one I'm trying to do like flagstone, like stones on the ground that you walk over. And I'm thinking I'll put like a really cool bonsai tree right there. And then in this corridor down the middle, this one is, I don't know exactly what this is, but I've made kind of these arches. I thought this was kind of cool. This kind of almost looks like a guardian in a way. You can see it there. So I think it works very well with the design. We've got another little medallion. I'm thinking of maybe putting like a little water feature right at the end there. And then we have this corridor, which I'm continuing like I hope he likes brick, because I think it works really well. So far, he's been having like an orange and prismarine, orange and cyan and black, and I'm just trying to mute that slightly, just tone the colors down just slightly, just to give a little more realism in this garden, and I think it's working out really nice. So this is just, it's more reddish, but it's a tone down and nice contrast. So as you can see, we're kind of bridging these gaps from blue to green to red, which I think is really nice. Here, I think we'll have this would be like a spot in a garden where you'd have a bunch of shelves and desks and stuff with pots that you're working on and things like that. Maybe in a beehive right here, I'm thinking, to get some bees and some life into this place. But as you can see, the up and down methods are gone. Gone. And he said, form over function. That means looks over how well it works. Okay? The ones, the uppy downies, the water towers that he had were very good function. They were 3 wide. You go in, you're in real fast, you're up real fast. Right? There's no bumping into stuff. Great function, but I have a little more of an elegant form that I want to try. This will just be for testing purposes. Was this the up one? No, this is the down one. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. But I'm thinking that'll be cool, and then we get this guy in here. Oh, once these all turn water sources. Okay, but it'll be something like this. You can see the look, right? Something coming from the sky there, or the ceiling. And then here, I'm thinking of putting like a bit of just a small pool. Hiya! Careful. Just a super shallow small pool right in here with, I think this makes a great tile for something like that. Let me get my bucket. Let me fill this up. We can waterlog these, and I think it's going to look pretty cool. So these will serve the purpose of giving this some reason, why is there water falling down from here? Well, it's for this pool. Where did that water go? It's gone. What happened? Let's try that again. That time it worked. Wonderful. Okay. So something like this. It's unfortunate. Here's an unfortunate. For me, I think it's okay. The water's super blue. Like cartoony blue. Isn't it? It's so blue out here in the cold, frozen world that we're in, but it'll still look really cool. I think we can work something out. So a pool here, and these will serve as the up and down elevators. So that's kind of the plan going forward. Of course, I'm just going to get tons and tons of leaves all over the place. And I learned, maybe I talked about this last episode, 90-degree angles are ugly. So when a pillar comes down and hits the ground, this, boom, boom, we always feel weird about this. So we'll transition it. And I don't have leaf blocks on me, but just something like this breaks that 90 degrees. It's not bam, bam. It just subtle, makes it a little softer on that corner. So we'll put some vines and pots and stuff around the pillars to help kind of tie them into the rest of the entire build. But anyway, I'm going to get to work on that. And I think once I finish this, we will be done. I'm very happy with how this turned out. Is a happy, nice place. I hope XB likes it. But here we have everything that we were talking about, all in real life. There's a bonsai-ish tree. And you know me, I like building these things out of tuff because I feel like it's a pretty accurate representation of what real wood looks like. And then it matches well. When you put spruce wood in there, you never blink. You never think, oh, that doesn't look nice. It always does look nice. Always. So, you know what? Although, I'm thinking, maybe I want to put this sign on the back side over here so it's not standing out as much. Let's try. You go there? Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's a little more subtle. I like that. It actually needs it. It looks a little joggy now. Unintentionally, that's kind of the process with making these trees, is you place a block and you just stand back and you see, okay, how does that flow? How does that look? And I think that looks pretty nice. So just a bonsai tree that's really outgrown the place, right? And been trimmed and pruned and cared for. I think that looks really cool. And it even, when he's walking around the outside or flying in from the outside, some of the leaves kind of coming out of the windows, I think adds to the whole garden feel as well. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think it looks cool. But I wanted to get every area of foliage. You know, here's a wall of bamboo. And then some big, huge potted plants next to some smaller potted plants in here as well. And then just did some hedges. I think the spruce leaves work very nice for some hedges. Here is that little trick that we were talking about. I think those propagules look really cool hanging down from there. And they also bridge the gap when there's little... What did I just hear? Oh, my dog is going crazy. He just flipped her... It's a girl. She flipped her thing over. But I think this looks really cool. I'm happy with this. And then we're using some drip leaves to act like the vines that are starting on the ground that kind of transition into this. I'm happy with it. Here's our little waterfall feature that we have at the end here. I like this view down the center. Although we do have these straight right angles here, I think it actually kind of accentuates this shape a little bit, and I really like it. But we've got using glazed terracotta. If you can find a way to use glazed terracotta, I think it's always fun. So we've got that there, and then a little glazed terracotta decoration in there that blends in nice with the prismarine in the background, and some kelp that is sheared so it won't grow. Just adding a little bit of movement in there, which I think is really cool. Before he had orange glass here, but I think this works well for something like you're walking over some grates and you can still look down. And then here are our little pools. Just short little pools here with our up and downies. And then these hoppers, I want this to look like other smaller streams of water coming down. So you have the main stream of water, but then smaller ones coming down the side as well from a fountain. And I did that with glass. So this is a mix of like white, light gray, light blue, blue even. I put some blue glass in there because this water is so bluish. And then some cyan in there as well. And I think it looks really nice. Let's give it a test drive, shall we? Upsy daisy. And that's what I'm talking about, form versus function, right? I bumped my head. It was a little bit slow. And then here is the down. And you can land in the pool, take no damage. The function's a little different, but still works great. Still does the trick. It might take a little bit of getting used to, but XB's a gamer. He can handle it. So we've got that. That looks fantastic. I'm really happy about that. I think it looks really cool. And then this is the final area here where just a lot of like potted plants and things. I did some terracotta pots, but I also mixed in actual terracotta blocks. There's orange terracotta, regular terracotta to help give not too much. It's too repetitive if it's just the big pot over and over. Some decorated pots with the sherds on them could be cool as well, but I think that looks really nice with different plants on top of them. And then here, I want to do this with you guys. This ain't going to last, and it might. I don't know. It might last, but upsy daisy, here we go. There's a beehive, okay? And a bee is going to come out of there, and it's going to fly off, and it's going to die. But for the short moment that a bee is in here with all these pink particles coming down and the green particles from the spore blossoms that I have tucked away up in there is going to be pretty magical. I'm certain there's a bee in there. Actually, I know there is. I have to double check now. I'm nervous. 2 bees. It says right there. It says that's a new feature in the 121.3. You can see how many bees. So there's 2 bees in there. They'll pop out. But of course, we've got a little doghouse for Bishop. This is his dog that he has here. And if I'm not mistaken, I think in real life, Bishop may have passed away this year. I'm going up the wrong one. Bishop passed away this year. So giving him a nice doghouse here in Minecraft, I think could be a nice little memorial for him. But let's go up, and there's Bishop. What? That's not Bishop. This is Bishop. There he is. Love it. So he can bring him down here. I can't move Bishop. I think that's it. We've got some lights in here, and believe it or not, there's dark areas. Ooh, I heard a zombie. There's a few spots hidden that zombies are spawning in. I'll get those taken care of. Bee! There, Bumblebee. Yeah, have a nice taste. Hello, Bumblebee. You're not going to make it very long. Yeah, he's right in there somewhere. I can tell. Have a taste of that flower. You're going to love it. All right. There you are. Yes, get out of there. This is XB's beautiful, tranquil garden. You cannot be in there. And this is the only modification I made upstairs, aside from the floor grates and stuff, is just give a little walkway over these leaves that are hanging down below. Let's see that from the bottom side, okay? And yeah, those leaves hanging there. I think that's like just a nice garden ceiling. Spawn safety. It's all spawn safe. Little glow lichen here and there blends all this in really nice. You'll never really notice. But for the most part, during the day, as long as the sun's shining, totally spawn safe. When it's nighttime, things get kind of dark. They go to 1 light level here, 2 in some spots. But you know me, B-Dubs likes. I like when we can control the light, when we have total control and we can say, here are our spotlights, here are our bright spots. So I'm really happy with this place. I think it looks really cool. I hope he likes it. He said he likes symmetry. There's a little bit of symmetry with the pillars and stuff like that. But then, you know, when you go into organics, symmetry is your enemy. So you got to kind of do the opposite. Bumblebees, are you dead already? Oh, the bumblebees are gone. Did they go outside or they might be in the hive? There it is. There you are. Hello, welcome. Oh, it's so beautiful. Of course you need some bumblebees buzzing around in your garden. And apparently they like those azalea leaves. I didn't know, or cherry leaves. I didn't know they could do that. But yeah, here we've got some slabs, waterlogged slabs that we can put coral on. So that's legit vanilla. It's all legit. There's a dead one up there. I think it's all pretty cool. And one more slow walkthrough so you can get an idea of the vibe. Stepping stones here as well to kind of walk across. Adds a little bit of fun and parkour to the whole. I went up the down again. In a couple of lily pads. I think it looks really cool. I'm happy with these decorated pots. Instead of getting the sherds, I make my own. Get some item frames, and it's like the exact same color on the inside of the item frame. So then you put it whatever you want in there, and you make your own decorated pot. But anyway, I'm really happy about this. I'm just now excited to see what he thinks of it. Come here, you stupid. And now it's totally spawn safe.
You want to go down this way or like around a different way?
Let's go down the old down way. This way.
That's
yeah.
this one.
Yeah. Let's go down here. So.
Okay.
Welcome.
Ooh.
Welcome to the garden.
Oh, that kind of looks like a guardian a little bit.
Okay. Okay. So very good. Very good. I've tried to put some guardian designs into the garden. So, the first thing I did, I sectioned it off. I made like some pillars based off of, everything's kind of based off of the cages here.
Right.
For the prismarine farm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, okay. It's like fully okay.
You did say, you said, hey, make it to where things can't fall out.
No,
right?
I'm fine with it. Like I said, like I was thinking about it. I just never like set my mind one way or the other. So
yeah.
I'm fine with it. Yeah.
Here we are. Here we are. And also let me say this. Change everything.
Yeah.
Change everything and anything. But this is like a.
Well, I mean, I could see one thing I might change.
Don't hate granite. Don't hate brick. Come on, love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Now's the time. You love granite. You love granite. It's pretty. It blends nice. You're happy. You like the granite. You have to embrace. Come on, this is it. You brought me over here to expand the block palette horizons. Here we are. Granite.
Right.
It's pretty.
Right.
It's a little pinkish, but it's nice.
Maybe it'll grow on me. Nah, I'm sure it'll grow.
It'll grow on you.
Like
yeah.
a fungus. You know, it'll be fine.
A disease inside. Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's no function here, you know.
It's a very tranquil area back here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if the path blocks became glass and there was like a farm underneath. So.
Yeah. I know you had mentioned something about that. And so I thought, you know what? Like I didn't put anything super important in these places for that reason.
Right. It looks good though. I really
cool.
like it.
Okay, good. So we got brick again. Sorry, brick and brain blocks.
Brick's fine.
Yeah.
It's the stuff in between the brick.
Yeah. You're gonna love it. There.
Wait.
Yes. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Doghouse for Bishop. We gotta get a doghouse down here.
That's a baby boy.
Yeah, that's the baby
God,
boy, right?
that
Is
guy.
that cool that we give him a home down here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just
I know.
it gets things going.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, man. I know. I had a dog for 16 years. It's one of those weird things in life that's very hard to explain, but they are just as impactful as humans to us, aren't they? Our pets.
Oh, yeah. I would say more so sometimes. Yeah.
More so, because they don't do
so,
you wrong.
They're so unconditional.
I know it. Yeah. So,
like, what else? You go just out to check the mail and you come back in and it's like they ain't seen you in 20 years.
Exactly. Yeah. And it doesn't matter if you're in a bad mood or whatever, they are always consistent and the same.
Oh.
You have bees as well. You won't for long.
Oh no, they're gonna be gone. They'll be all gone somewhere, I'm sure.
Enjoy them now in this moment. I feel like they add life. You know, they come in and they get some stuff from the azaleas and stuff like that. But there is a good chance they will drown or something soon.
Oh yeah, they'll do something dumb.
Yeah. But for now they're here.
I'll just have Corrales replace them. That's fine.
Perfect. Yeah, just have like a constant monthly shipment of bees coming. Yeah.
Awesome. No, man, this place looks sick. I love it.
Cool. Do me a favor, would you? Would you strike me down in my place if I ever tell you that a block in this game is unusable? I think that every block in this game has a use, even granite. Oh, XB, I hope he likes it. I put the granite in there. I know he doesn't like it, but boy, I think it really adds, and I hope it kind of opens his eyes a little bit so he can kind of start to see, hey, there's good uses for all the blocks in this game. In the meantime, I've been building. Yes, that was all a couple days ago, and I've just been here working. Something that's been driving me crazy for a while, and kind of just in the back of my mind like, oh, this stinks. I don't want to have to deal with this, but I have to, is the forest. Our lovely forest that we've made felt very, very static, like it was just placed, let's do a fly. It was just here. It was from here to over here, and then that was it. So it just felt like it was kind of man-made, and it didn't gradually fall off into our buildings and stuff. So I've built, maybe like 30 more trees, kind of wrapping it around. I did want to make these silos feel like they were tucked in to the forest just slightly. So I've wrapped the trees kind of down around the male area here and down back behind the silos for our terracotta place. And even over here, I've kind of put a couple little trees. Not kind of, I did. I did put a couple little trees just at the end to help graduate that out into no trees being there. And I think it really helps. I'm going through a period now where I'm really wanting to focus on this area, on my base, and get it to a point to where I'm really feeling like not necessarily complete. We build, and then at the very end of the season, we do the last final touches, and then I never really get to enjoy it. I want to get it done early so I can enjoy it for months and months, you know? So this mountain, I want to add more of these all over out here. And it's a big project. Like I had to go and get a bunch more birch leaves for this to get these trees. And this was a big project, but it has to be done. And these are tough things because I've already, as far as a YouTuber goes, I've already gone through and been like, hey, here's the big moment. Here's the trees. Now this is just a small thing. Like, oh, here's a couple. This isn't like a full video's worth, even though it takes a full video's worth of effort to get these things done. So in the background, I'm just going to slowly but surely be building this place up and get it to a point where I feel like we're complete and we can really enjoy it. And then I can add little things like a horse stable or something like that. But we have to go somewhere because B-Dub's made a stupid mistake. Mumbo made a video, by the way, on, I think, his second channel, just Mumbo, where he talked about the art that he's been doing for this season of Hermitcraft. Oh, what a lovely video. Hey, Lag City, anybody? It's an amazing video, and I recommend you guys check it out. That man, that's a Renaissance man if I've ever seen one. But anyway, I got detoured up here and then down here. Yep, this is Joel. This is Joel juggling horse heads. This is the closest portal for me. So we'll use this one. B-Dub hate Nether. And B-Dub not go to Nether, B-Dub not have portal for reason because he hates Nether. And here we are in the Nether. Here we are. Welcome. I hope you're happy with this disgusting, gross place. For a long time, we have talked about needing a hub, a Nether hub. And this is tough because this year we're on the Nether roof and the portals are already in. So it's been a joke, like, oh, you're going to do the Nether hub, Pearl? Oh, Etho, you're going to do the Nether hub? Somebody going to build the Nether hub? Somebody build the Nether hub. Somebody? Anybody? You build the Nether hub. Somebody, please? Skiz, you're new. Build the Nether hub, please? No. No volunteers. I'm an idiot. I did it. I volunteered. I volunteered to do this Nether hub. Look at this mess. There's so many complications with this. B-Dubs is going to do the Hermitcraft Season 10 Nether Hub. And I would say this is a very difficult project with where it's at right now. Welcome to my fly head. I'm out. I'm looking far away. This is what we have. This is our Nether network. It's scaffolding and portals all over the place. So the difficulty that we're going to have is that it's multiple fold. Number one, the portals can't really be moved because we have a mail system below us. We can't move them much lower. We can't move them much higher. From what I understand, they have to be where they are. That limits us. So we've got bedrock below us. We can't break that. That limits us. We're in this nether waste biome. That limits us. If we place full blocks down like this, that could spawn stuff. That limits us. We have to be working in half slabs, non-spawnable, opaque. Is it opaque? I forget what the word is, but non-spawnable blocks. And it's going to be tough. I have some ideas. And I think we're pretty limited, and the full extent of what I'd like to do as far as building, oh yeah, this noise. This limits us. I'm sure this could be moved. Maybe, hopefully. We're so limited with what we can do here. Additionally, Green said, it's perfect. It's perfect how it is. We don't have to have a Nether hub. This is great. It's easy. Come out of portal. Scar's got his danger portal over there. Come out of portal, fly over here, and boom. We are at the shopping district. Hypno's base. The shopping district. It's nice. It's nice that so keeping it open, we want to keep it open and not block everything off as well. Not create a bunch of obstacles to go through. And I kind of agree with Green on that. So I want to keep it open. That's another limiter of how we can build. I love this. I love this noise. I'm not going to tell you my ideas. I'm not going to tell you what I'm thinking because I don't want to limit your thoughts. You guys are creative as well. You guys are creative people, and I'd love to hear what you guys think. With all of those limitations, what do you guys think is possible in that Nether hub? I have some ideas. I could execute them right now, but I want to open it to the audience, to you guys, to see if you may come up with something better than what I have. Can you? Can you do it? We shall see. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for today. B-Dub's made the biggest mistake of his life. It's going to be fine. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be great. But still, we did some great building today. We did a cool thing for XB. We've got a court case building up over there. If he doesn't like granite, maybe I find him guilty. Against Mumbo. Oh, yeah. We got a nice forest expansion as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you to death. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.